What up? My name is Logan. I own Blue Collar Business Accelerator. We help over 250 contractors all across the United States, anywhere between 100K and 5 million in revenue, get to the next level. What we're going to do today is we're going to teach you how to use ChatGPT to get rough design overlays for those of you who don't know design, don't have the time. And then I'm going to teach you at the end how to use this, I think, very proficiently moving forward to be able to sell door to door when you're new. Better than anybody else does in the industry. So first off, we're going to prompt it with the picture of this lady's front yard. I asked it, can you use this exact image I uploaded, but overlay a new design for the middle courtyard? Let's see what it gives us. Okay, so I let it load for a sec, and this is what we ended up with. It's not bad for a first rendition, I would say. This was the original that we prompted it in. This might be a good enough design to sell somebody door to door, which we're going to talk about at the end of this video. But you're going to have problems with the prompting, and you might have to go through this a couple times. And I think it's going to depend on the way that you ask the AI to help you. Use this exact image is something that I found is helpful, as well as having a really good photo, not something that's like 0.5 zoom. And then we can get this. And if we don't like this and we want to try to edit something, all you need to do is click into the photo right here. And then there's this little select button, and you can highlight something specifically. So you could highlight here and then say, continue the paver patio where I highlighted, and please border the paver patio with a black paver all around it. See what we get. Okay, so I asked it to continue the paver patio where I highlighted and then add the border around the patio. Here's what we got. We got the border around the patio. We did not get in this area the paver patio extended, so you're probably going to have to keep playing around with the prompt to get it to where you're trying to get it, or at least a rough idea. But now let me show you how you're going to use this door to door to beat everybody else, especially when you're starting. If you're under like 500 grand, if you go door to door and you snap a picture of somebody's house from street side and you come up and you have a Google business listing, a website, reviews, and a rough design of what you could do with their place, people are going to be much more likely to hear you out. You're going to beat all the other door knockers, people leaving door hangers, because they're going to be able to see this super nice, updated, modern way that you can update their horrible looking front of their house. Especially if they're selling, you could add some value. So what you can do tactically is have like an iPad that you bring up that has ChatGPT Pro. You can pop in, take a photo of the person's front of the house, walk up with the design already done. You might have to play around with it in the truck a little bit with a couple of prompts to get it to this. Now, obviously, this isn't a perfect design, but it's super high leverage and it doesn't cost you much. GPT Plus is $20 a month. And then maybe if they're interested, you can give them a ballpark like, hey, that would probably be about 8 to 10 grand. Do you want to see a real design? And they're like, absolutely. So you whip up a real design in your iPad on your truck, and then you sell it to them right there on the spot, and you beat all the other contractors and make a bunch more money. Especially as this gets easier to work with. Right now, it's not the easiest, but it's going to get easier in the future fast. This will set you apart from other contractors. If you want to hear more about what we do at Blue Collar Business Accelerator, you can pop over to our website, bluecollarbusinessaccelerator.com. You can watch the stories of guys that we've worked with or see the reviews. We also do have a free school community. It's just school.com/blue collar community right here. That will give you community with a bunch of other landscapers and some steps to get more leads and things like that.